and George for your participation and your comments today. I'm so grateful for your support, and to all of you who came out today to show me your support as well. I'm honored that you chose to spend a bit of your morning here with me, and I'm sure you all are very, very busy and gave up doing busy things in order to come. For years, political insiders have held back hard-working Texans. They've literally protected overcrowded schools. They've ignored issues of equal pay, as Maria pointed out. They've looted tens of millions of your tax dollars from the Cancer Prevention and Research Institute of Texas, a place that was supposed to be a beacon of hope for cancer patients and their families. People went there looking for help, praying for a cure, and what they got was swindled. And what makes this even worse is that it was our Attorney General, Greg Abbott, who was on the Oversight Committee and allowed these things to happen. Under his watch, he allowed our Cancer Institute to become a piggy bank. Under his watch, his donors siphoned off millions and millions of tax dollars from cancer patients and from you. Nobel laureates came from all over to help build the Cancer Institute.
Oh, no.
I'll just talk very loudly. Nobel laureates came from all over to help build the Cancer Institute, to try to cure this disease. But because of what happened under Greg Abbott's watch, not only were tens of millions of tax dollars given to political donors without oversight, but the promise of this institute was diminished so much that many of those Nobel laureates resigned in disgust. Under his watch, the Travis County DA conducted an investigation, issued an indictment, and is involved in an ongoing prosecution. Under his watch, hard-working and hopeful men and women might not have gotten the cure they needed. Because when Abbott served on the oversight board of our state's Cancer Research Institute, he was not looking out for cancer patients. He was looking out for his political donors. Greg Abbott should know that if he has degraded the job that he has, he shouldn't be applying for a promotion. And the people of Texas know that too. People who know what it's like to raise a child on their own, as Maria's mother did, who know what it's like to get home from work from their second job, only to find that their power has been shut off because they can't pay the bill. People who face hard decisions and long odds, but they keep fighting because they'll do anything to give their families a chance at a better life. I'm listening to your stories, and I have worked hard to make the Cancer Prevention Research Institute of Texas more accountable and transparent, because that's what you deserve, because that's the right thing to do. I authored in the last session Senate Bill 386 to hold grant recipients accountable to their grant agreements, to make the Institute comply with grant review processes, and to remove Attorney General Greg Abbott from the Oversight Committee. And then I was very proud to help pass Senate Bill 895, which finally held the Institute accountable to Texas transparency laws. Because what happened with the Institute should not have happened, period. And it's going to take all of us watching carefully to make sure that it never happens again. It's going to take knocking on some doors and making some calls and having those one-on-one conversations that remind us of our shared values. So often when I'm talking with y'all, your tears start to flow, truly, as I talk to people all over this state. And I think it's because you see that, if only for a moment, on that night of June 25th in our Texas Capitol, you'd finally gotten the upper hand on political insiders to try that you finally know that your voices, as much as mine or anyone elected to serve in the Texas legislature, is important in helping us to shape the policies and the vision of this state. So you aren't crying tears of defeat when I have the benefit of seeing those tears in your eyes. I know what those tears mean. They are an expression of that feeling of empowerment, that feeling of understanding and recognizing that your voices truly can matter in what we do in this state. And now I'm asking you to use those voices in this election. Please come out to our phone banks tomorrow. We're holding them in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, El Paso, McAllen, and right here in Austin. And you can visit wendydavistexas.com for the addresses. Tweet or post on Facebook. Use your voices in that way. I'm using the hashtag fight and the number 4 all Texans. Fight number 4 all Texans. No matter if you want to do a little or a lot, we have an activity that will fit you. Please get involved, because if y'all are standing beside me, each of you out there, every single person standing on Texas soil or carrying out proud promises from nation to nation, from shore to shore, you deserve a leader who's going to fight for you, regardless of how much you've got in your pocketbook. No matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your gender, no matter what you look like or where you come from. You deserve a governor who's looking out for you. You deserve a governor who will fight for you, singly, you, every single day in that office. You deserve a governor who will reduce class sizes instead of fighting to defend the increases in them, who will get more qualified teachers into our classrooms, not less. Someone who understands that every child deserves a 21st century education, that they deserve to be prepared for the jobs of tomorrow, that they deserve to compete not just against kids in California or New York, but kids who are coming from China and India. We deserve a governor who will build a 21st century economy, who will employ new technologies, who will bring good paying jobs right here to Texas so that families can put food on the table, they can put sneakers on their kids' feet, and gas in the truck. Texas, it's time for pushing policies that do not favor political donors at the expense of hardworking Texans. It's time out. It is time out for the people who are not giving you the respect and the attention that you deserve. It is time out for holding back hardworking Texans. And I'm telling you today that I'll lead us toward an economy built for the jobs of tomorrow. I'll give our kids, every child, no matter where that child comes from, a chance to be a part of a 21st century education. I am telling you that I will wake up every day, as I have from the moment I was elected to serve my constituents on the Fort Worth City Council back in 1999. When I raised my hand and took my oath of office, I made a silent promise to myself that I have kept to this very day, that the people I represent will get my voice at every turn, and that no matter how hard a vote might be or a position might be, no matter how unpopular it might be with the powers that be, that the people I represent deserve the honor, the respect, and the treatment of knowing that they sent someone to that office to represent them every single day. And I have been proud to continue that path as a state senator, working for people whose voices are so far underrepresented and unreflected in that Texas Capitol, working against some extreme, powerful special interests whose voices seem to matter a whole lot more than hardworking, everyday Texans. And I promise you this, that when I am elected governor on November 4th of this year, with your help, your voices forevermore, every day that I walk into that Capitol, will be the ones that matter absolutely the very most to me. God bless you all.